Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to show you a list of the best.io games that you can play in your browser to enjoy your time. Recently, I have discovered a great collection of browser games where you can play a variety of games for free. Visit Kevin.games if you want to play a ton of free online games that you can access in a matter of seconds. Kevin.games is an all-in-one collection of hundreds of online browser games. It can be easily accessed by clicking the top link in the description. It's a treasury of interactive fun for gamers who share your interests. All of the top browser games featured in this video are also found in Kevin.games, and links to them will be provided in the description as well. With that said, let's get to the video. Do you ever want to play Among Us as the imposter every time? Well then Among Us Online is just the thing for you. The browser version of the game faithfully recreates the original's experience, making it an excellent way to get some practice in before playing with a real group or simply to pass the time while destroying the AI. Among Us Online is one of the best adventure games you can play on Kevin.games. This game runs smoothly in modern browsers and does not require any installation. Can you outsmart everyone on board and become the smartest imposter? Start the game and find out. Have you ever imagined what a farming simulator and an online deathmatch would look like? Then check out Combines.io, a top-down combine driving game with entertaining multiplayer elements that anybody who has ever played an IO game will recognize. A wheat field is being competed over by several farmers to see who can harvest the most crops. Their competitiveness is getting out of hand, as the trailer tails of their harvesters are becoming longer and longer, and they are even colliding with one another. Will you be able to withstand the turmoil of the fall harvesting craze and collect more wheat than anybody else on the field? In FlyUFO.io, you participate in an extraterrestrial invasion, operate a powerful spacecraft, and attack cities all over the world. The aim of the game is to absorb people strolling down the street, vehicles, trees, and other items in order to gain more strength and eventually be able to take on larger structures such as shopping malls and residential complexes. Because humans aren't a danger to such a sophisticated UFO, the only competition is from other players. Consume as much as you can before they can, and become the most efficient destroyer by the conclusion of the 2-minute round to win. Multiplayer battles on Tilefall.io allow you to compete against other players. Your objective in this online platformer is to leap from one tile to the next for as long as possible. There's just one problem. The tiles crumble the moment you tread on them. Because there are multiple players on the court at the same time, things may quickly get chaotic. Can you outwit your opponents and stay at the top of the tower while everyone else falls to their deaths? Find out now by playing this game on Kevin.games. Unruly geese had enraged the farmer by stealing his belongings and bothering him during his daily tasks, so he had no option but to confine them all. The geese naturally focused their energies on one another, and their lives have now become a continual fight for survival. Because there isn't enough food for everyone, only some of the animals can eat enough to become larger and stronger than others. Can you outwit your opponents and become the server's most cruel goose? Hundreds of geese compete for food and territory in this multiplayer deathmatch. Consume as much food as possible and get bonuses to increase your size and destroy your opponents. 3 Pandas in Japan tells the story of 3 charming pandas who witness a terrible crime while on their trip to Japan. Some nefarious ninjas have stolen a golden dragon and attempted to kidnap our heroes, but they are proving difficult to stop. In this puzzle adventure, you'll take control of pandas, point and click your way through a colorful environment, enjoy the beauty and magic of the mythical nation, and uncover the mystery of the golden dragon. 3 Pandas in Japan is an adventure game from Kevin.games that you can play for free. This game runs well in current browsers and does not require installation. Thousands of gamers have given 3 Pandas in Japan a rating of 4.3 out of 5 with 4,908 votes. Tame animals, collect resources, create new items, level up yourself and your pet, and do everything it takes to stay alive. Taming.io is a one-of-a-kind survival game in which you may have several pets assist you in establishing a new civilization. Begin by gathering some fruit, protecting yourself from predators, and obtaining your initial upgrades in order to go further and quicker. To become the ultimate survivor, you must improve, master new talents, discover new technologies, and compete against other players to tame the prettiest creatures in the wild. Rearrange the colored spheres and sort it such that they fit within their designated flasks without poking out. Move the balls around using the vacant area in some of the translucent tubes until each flask only has one color within. It may take some time for you to come up with a solution and figure out how to maintain the sorted laboratory free of confusion and mess. A typical sorted game takes less than 5 minutes to complete, so you can play it during a break and be done in no time. However, as you go through the stages, the tasks grow more severe, and you'll soon find yourself in greater danger. Have some casual fun and conquer the galaxy by playing a quick Impostor.io game online. Inspired by the viral sensation Among Us, this throws deception out the window. Instead, the focus turns to commanding a bloodthirsty extraterrestrial that openly attacks its victims. The stakes are apparent, and everyone is in the same boat, or rather, spacecraft. Hit all of the opponents using melee weapons to defeat them. To level up and get stronger, collect energy cubes. Don't let your health go too low, and battle until you reach the top of the leaderboard. Play Drawar.io to improve your artistic and puzzle-solving abilities at the same time. This is one of Kevin.games' less traditional games. Several players join a lobby and take turns sketching secret phrases provided by the AI. While one person is sketching, the others see the process in real time and take guesses about what it is. The playing area is divided into 3 sections. The drawing board is at the top, the conversation is below it at the bottom, and the player list is to the right. The guesses should be posted to the chat in the same way that ordinary messages are. If your guess is accurate, it will be hidden from the rest of the group until the round is over. What could be better than watching a cartoon-styled conflict on the big screen? There is no blood, no violence, and no sorrow. Play Armour Clash for pure entertainment. Use tanks as your weapon and keep deploying troops to repel an attack. And advance yourself. Fast reaction, strategic thinking, and right timing. Make sure you have these skills. Or get primed for boosting them with this adventure. Armour Clash is one of the best armor games you can play on Kevin.games. Ball Hit is a physics-based puzzle game in which you must move and align various obstacles, changeable parts of each stage, to aid the basketball pass through the hoop. The hoop is usually found towards the bottom of the level, while the ball is near the top. You may utilize a variety of shapes to control the ball's movement, including blocks, platforms, ramps, and other obstacles. The stages get increasingly difficult to understand as they proceed. Are you able to assist the ball in passing through the ring? Airmash is a top-down flight simulator in which users participate in aircraft battle against one another from all over the world. To become the server's legend, assume the position of a military pilot, merge with the machine, and eliminate everyone you see with rockets and other weapons. Kevin.games Airmash is one of the greatest action games available. This game runs well in current browsers and does not require installation. Enjoy this action game now by clicking the link in the video description. In Subway Clash 3D Online, defeat other players in firefights, take shelter, and dominate the opponent to lead your side to victory. This third-person team versus team shooter boasts stunning 3D visuals and gameplay aspects from both classic and current action games, which have been adored by numerous generations of gamers. The combat takes place in a subway station, and the map is mirrored, so both sides' layouts are identical. Every game in the Subway Clash 3D series begins with you in your base, where you may pick up an automatic rifle, descend the escalators, and attack the opponent. A rocket launcher is located in the map's center. Whoever gets there first deals significant damage to many adversaries at once. Play Touchdown Rush if you're a sports lover. It's a recreation of a real-life event. Take on the role of the person with the ball and confront the challenges he faces. Avoid colliding with your opponents as you make your way to the required line. Assist your team in achieving victory. NPCs will try to knock you down while you're on the field. They'll appear on your left, right, and even just in front of you. To go through them all, you'll need to be fast. Paper.io 2 builds on the success of its famous predecessor, which entertained both casual and professional players for hours. Players from all across the world may now experience the intuitive and rewarding gameplay, fluid controls, and vivid graphics that won't bog down even the most basic devices. Anyone who has played Paper.io 2 online knows that one of the game's primary draws is its incredibly low learning curve, which makes it simple to pick up and play even if you have never played before. Basically, you're defining an area that you wish to record using a pencil or a marker on white paper. The pilot's perspective is typically depicted in flight simulators. This is, at least, what the majority of people anticipate from the genre. Air travel, on the other hand, necessitates a lot more effort. The safety and coordination of the procedures are the responsibility of a large number of people. To get a better idea of the overall picture, play an airport rush game online. Keep an eye on the never-ending stream of arrivals and departures and keep track of them. Refueling, maintenance, landing, and takeoff of numerous aircraft and personnel must be cleared. Make sure the strips have enough of room. It is challenging to accomplish the smooth running of such a complicated system. Make sure that all of the gears in this mechanism are in good working order. In Winter Clash 3D, you may become a cruel Christmas warrior and protect the old holiday's dignity. Play as a Santa Claus armed to the teeth, shoot naughty elves, and explore the intricate 3D world. Online team versus team combat have never been more exciting. Utilize a range of weaponry to score more frags than the other team before time runs out, and you will win. Press WASD to control the character, move the mouse to aim, click LMB to shoot, and RMB to aim down sights. On Kevin.games, you can play the Winter Clash 3D for free and take part in unforgettable Christmas-themed multiplayer battles. Winter Clash 3D is one of the best shooting game you can play on Kevin.games. This game works perfectly in modern browsers and requires no installation. Winter Clash 3D has been played by thousands of gamers who rated it 4.75 with 1465 votes. Visit Kevin.games to play more fun browser games.